Okay, so as you can see on the screen, I'm currently inside MetaTrader. And the first three technical indicators which we're going to be adding to our price charts are going to be 60 period simple moving averages applied to prices high, low, and close. So let's go ahead and do that, okay? Click on the Inserts tab in the navigation menu and then hover your mouse's cursor over the Indicators tab, and under the Trend category of technical indicators, select the moving average. In this field where it says period, you want to type in 60, okay? And then under the MA method drop-down menu, you want to select simple. Under the Apply to tab, you want to select close, okay? And then in this color palette, you want to select the color red, or you could color it whatever color you want, but I'm going with red for now, okay? So I'm going to be selecting a thick line here, the third line in this drop-down menu, to make this line stand out, this moving average, to make it stand out, okay? And once I'm done with all of this, I'm going to click on the OK button. And that's it. You see, we have our first 60 period simple moving average, which is applied to prices close, okay? Now we're going to do the same thing one more time. Actually, we're going to be doing it twice, but let's go on with the second time now. Click Insert, hover your mouse's cursor over Indicators tab. Under the Trend category of technical indicators, select Moving Average again. We're going to leave this set to 60, the period. We're going to leave it set to 60. But the only difference now is we're going to be changing this, the apply to, okay? Under the drop-down menu, we're going to select high. And under the Styles tab, I'm going to be coloring it black, okay? You could go with whatever color you want. Now, to make this lines different, okay, this 60 period, which we're going to be applying to prices high, to make it stand out from the other line which we added, this red one, I'm going to be selecting this thin line here, and then in the drop down to its left, to the left of the line we selected, I'm going to be selecting this dotted lines, okay? And once I'm done with this settings, I'm going to click on the OK button, okay? And that's it. We have it again on our charts, okay? So this is the 60 period simple moving average applied to prices high. We're going to do the same thing again. Select Insert, Indicators, Trend, and Moving Average. But this time around, it's still the simple moving average, but this time around, we're going to be selecting prices low, okay? And we're going to leave the settings as is. So this dotted lines is going to look like a dotted line again. Click on the OK button, and we have our 360 period simple moving averages on our price chart. Now, the two more indicators which we're going to be adding are going to be time frame specific, okay? Let me just show you. It's going to be easier for you to see it. So click on Insert, hover your mouse's cursor over the Indicators tab, and then under the Trend category of technical indicators, select the Average Directional Movement Index indicator. You want to leave the settings as is, okay? You want to leave the period set to 14, and personally, I'm going to be selecting this the blue color, okay? For this indicator, I'm going to be going with blue. But here's something I want you to pay attention to. You see where under the colors tab for this indicator's settings in its dialog box, you see where it says plus DI. You don't want this to appear on your charts, okay? So what you want to do is click on the drop down menu for the color palette and then select none, okay? We're not going to be using this particular lines on the indicator. That's why we just want them to be set to transparent so that we can't even see them on our charts. So the second one, minus DI, you want to also select none, okay? And under the visualizations tab, what you want to do here is you want to click on add, under the levels tab, sorry, you want to click on add, and then you simply type 25 in this bar, okay? So this is going to add a horizontal line to the 25 level of the indicator. This is going to become more apparent, and its use is going to become more apparent as we progress through the video, okay? So once we're done with this, the last thing which we want to do for this indicator is, instead of leaving it to show on all time frames, we want to uncheck this box, okay? And we want to select the daily time frame. So the ADX is only going to be shown on the daily time frame because that's where we're going to be using it, okay? So once we're done with all of the settings, click on OK, the OK button here. And voila, you could see that we have our ADX indicator, okay? So the last indicator which we're going to be adding is also time frame specific, just like I told you. And that is you're going to find the indicator under the Bill Williams tab. It's called the fractals indicator, okay? So once you click on the inserts tab on the navigation menu, hover your mouse's cursor over the indicators tab, and under the Bill Williams category of technical indicators, click on fractals. So we're not going to do much settings here. Just leave the color to black. And under the visualization tab, you want to uncheck the all time frames checkbox and then select the 1 hour chart, because we want this indicator to only be shown on our 1 hour chart. So once you're done with this setting, click on the OK button. As you can see, we can't see the fractal on this time frame because we're on the daily time frame. But look what happens when I click on the 1 hour time frame. Once this chart loads, I'm waiting for it to load now. It's not showing the fractal indicator. So let me toggle the time frames again. I think I must have done something wrong. Let me select the object list, indicators list. And under the fractal indicator, okay, you see it's set to 15 minutes. We don't want that. We want it set to 1 hour, okay? Click on 1 hour. That's weird. Okay, and click close. And now you can see that we have our fractals indicator on the 1 hour time frame. So that's all we want to do for our indicator settings now.